Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Campbell.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Campbell.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Slides to avoid the big hit. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's hit just before the throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A second down after that completion. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And now the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Spinning out of the tackle. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So your comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And this one is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Finds room at the 30. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Booker. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Breaks free. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
It's 2nd down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. This one will be fair caught. Offense ready to start this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the offense trots back out on the field again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense in a split backfield now. Looking to throw yet again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Booker. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Incomplete. Third down coming up.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
With the catch, it's Stone. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They call the draw play here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. The quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And they've got the returner corralled. Offense makes their way on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Nice grab. It's Campbell. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Campbell. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. The sure hands. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
That gain sets up a third down play. And now they run the draw play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll test the right side here.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. He'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made with a tight end on a corner route. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Rush gets home.
That's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Past the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And it's good from 56 yards.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's Booker.
Well, I love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Caught near the sticks. It's Booker. Tackle, but first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Send the back in motion. Back to throw again. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. It's a draw play.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they'll set up with the PAT.
For the extra point.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Caught near the sticks. It's Campbell. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
It's now second down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out.